Crepetín is a new indie horror game still in beta. A strange world set in a fictionalized version of northern Mexico. But buried inside the game's scenery, barely visible, is a name, a whisper, a sentence on a wall that simply says, "It was Paul." In a dimly lit daycare inside the game, players have started noticing small lines of text scattered on the walls. Most are meaningless, disconnected phrases, corrupted strings of dialogue. But one phrase stands out. It was Paul. No explanation, no context, no character by that name. At least not officially. In the game's library, located in the old art school, players can find a dusty, archived newspaper clipping. It tells the story of a local artist, once respected, who vanished after being accused of inappropriate behavior toward young girls. The name is blurred out, but the timing, the setting, and the implications all seem to point toward a hidden figure known only as Paul. In various sections of the beta, especially in the daycare, a figure can be seen for just a moment. He doesn't match the rest of the game's art style. He's not pixelated. He's real. A distorted, almost photorealistic face. Silent. Motionless. Just watching the player for a second. But there's one particular feature in the beta, a module called Cassandra Cosmos. Here, players are prompted to enter the main's character name. But if you type Paul, the game shuts down immediately. No crash screen. No error code. Just silence. As if the game was programmed to reject that name completely. As if it was never supposed to be spoken. Crepetín may be fictional, but its environment is clearly based on the city of Torreón. And there have been rumors about real-life disappearances, about accusations made and then forgotten, artists and public figures who vanished after being named in hushed conversations. Some believe Paul isn't a fictional character, but a memory buried in Crepetín's code, a reference to something that happened, and was never supposed to resurface. Crepetín is set somewhere in the late 1990s, an era marked not only by analog nostalgia, but also by silence. In that decade, Torreón was grappling with a darker kind of uncertainty. On August 26, 1991, Edna Xochitl Lopez Gonzalez, an 8-year-old girl, disappeared after walking just a few blocks from her home. She was last seen near the train tracks in Colonia Lázaro Cárdenas. Despite searches, posters, and media coverage, she was never found. The case went cold. No suspects. No closure. Just a lingering absence was left in the city. For some players, the name Paul is beginning to feel less like a fictional element, and more like a cipher. A placeholder for stories that were never allowed to be told. A name scrawled into the walls of a game because in the real world, no one ever wrote it down. There's no official mention of Paul. No character bio. No reference in the dev logs. But something, or someone, is being erased. A ghost in the system. A warning left behind. Was Paul. But no one will tell you who Paul was. And the game doesn't want you to ask. Was Paul just an idea? A metaphor? Or was he real? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you ever play Crepetín, don't type his name.